What's going on, guys? This is your boy John Liquidator coming back with another video, and it looked like ESPN has listed the Indiana Fever #1 on this specific list. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Season the Indiana Fever is currently having, man, not what any of us wanted to happen. Caitlin Clark went down early. Sophie Cunningham went down. We got Sydney Colson going up and down with injuries, but that is not stopping ESPN from putting this team #1 in a set category, which I'm shocked, bro, because we know ESPN normally be some haters when it comes to the Indiana Fever. I'm telling you right now, that is not the case. They're switching up their stance, and they're in full support of the Fever. Now, before we get into this article, we have to talk about Stephen A. Smith pretty much going viral, going on record and speaking about Caitlin Clark being the golden goose of the WNBA and really ripping to shreds this set agenda applied against her. Now, we know there's a lot of players, I report on this all the time, pretty much black women going against Caitlin Clark and not showing her just dues and pretty much picking on her, bro. Caitlin Clark does nothing out of the ordinary, does nothing wrong. She shows up, she shows out on the basketball court. She mind her business. She ain't twerking on the internet. She out here enjoying life. Now, with all that being said, let's play the Stephen A. Smith clip real quick before we get into this ESPN article. Y'all already know, baby. Roll the footage.
Guys, it's about what she represents. Before she ever came along, there were a lot of outstanding basketball players who happened to be black females that was doing their thing on the WNBA level. And they never got this kind of shine. This girl, the Golden Goose, comes along and she wreaks havoc. She's the Rookie of the Year. She's 4th in the league in MVP voting. 4th in the league, her rookie year.
Wow.
Outstanding. She's like Steph Curry. She can pull up from anywhere. You understand? She has that kind of capability. Didn't win a national championship. Lost to LSU one year. We lost to South Carolina another year. But she's outstanding and clearly worthy of being the #1 overall pick. And what I was saying to everybody is ride the wave. Rising tide lifts all boats. The girl is spectacular. It's not like she's not a scrub. She's not only can play, she's a star caliber player who draws this attention. And maybe it's because that fan base that she has and her being a young white lady contributes to it. So what? Benefit from it. And then you have a lot of folks that have come to the defense of numerous WNBA players because they were pointing out like this has been going on before long and people are not hating on her. It's not about hating on her. It's that you feel she is getting a level of attention that you deserved and you warranted long before she ever came along. It's understandable, but it happens. You think there weren't players that weren't jealous of Michael Jordan, that didn't resent Michael Jordan? Okay. Ask the Detroit Pistons how they felt about Michael Jordan and how much they enjoyed beating him up before he ultimately captured the championship. Eventually, he got tired of getting his ass kicked. Like literally slamming him to the floor, invoking Jordan rules.
Exactly.
And he got tired of all that, got himself bulkier, bigger, etc. And all of these things happen. The point is, Magic and Bird, Jordan, Kobe came along, there was resentment. I mean, the list goes on and on. It happens. So to me, there's nothing wrong with the resentment that you may feel towards what she represents. It's actually good because it provokes a level of hostility, which elevates the competitive fervor. And y'all go out there and compete, and everybody gets paid. But unfortunately, you almost feel like you have some folks within the WNBA that wishes that would rather not be in a very fruitful position because of their resentment towards her. And they won't admit it, but I've been talking about it for months.
That was Stephen A. Smith pretty much speaking about this whole situation dealing with Caitlin Clark and the current state of the W, man. Now, there is an article that I want to dive into that ESPN did release today that we're going to go over right now in regards to them landing #1 on this specific list. Let's pull it up right now. So this is the article that ESPN released this morning. about the Indiana Fever ranking WNBA core, stacking 13 teams and young players. And Kayla Clark and the Indiana Fever landed number 1 on this specific list, which is big time, man. For them to be number 1 on the list is legendary in itself, man. Let's scroll down. Let's see what it says. It says the WNBA season is riding a wave of momentum from last year's record-breaking popularity, expanding to 13 different teams with the debut of the Golden State Valkyries and increasing the schedule of 44 games. But the most exciting future belongs to the players themselves, from whether regaining MVP Asia Wilson of the Aces get back-to-back MVPs, or New York Liberty go back-to-back winning the finals. The league is currently led in the middle of Prime's part of golden generations. Now, this article is highlighting set players, and as y'all can see, who popped up number 1 on this list. Indiana Fever currently sitting at 3 and 4. The average A ranking is 28.5. They're 6th youngest team in the league this year. Under 25 players in the WNBA 2024, CW 44. Under 25 players, 2025-21. Key players, obviously Lexi Hall, Kayla Clark, and Aaliyah Boston. It's no surprise to see the Fever here with the brightest group of young stars in the WNBA, with Kayla Clark and Aaliyah Boston. Indiana has number 1 picks from the 2023 and 24 season, each of whom went on to win Rookie of the Year back-to-back. For those of you guys, Aaliyah Boston and Kayla Clark won back-to-back Rookie of the Year. Now, there's particularly true when you consider how well their games complement each other, with Kayla Clark serving as the WNBA ultimate player pretty much. And let's check out this little video. What is this? I want to see this. Hopefully there's no music or no ad.
Well, Malika, what we've been told so far by the team is that this is actually an injury that was separate from the quad
that's Kayla
and
Clark
tightness.
injury. That's nothing. And Kayla Clark is set to speak to the media today, man. But as y'all can see, man, I believe they're number 1 for having a nice young core. Washington coming in second, which they're another young team as well. But guys, get down in the comment section right now. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them bells on, because you know what, I'm gonna bring you news. Until next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, baby. Peace out.
Shake